Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janelle Zamora and this is Scent Talk from my closet, the fragrance closet. And on today's video, we have possibly the strongest XERJOFF fragrance that I have tried to date. It was a blind buy and I'm just so excited to get through this fragrance, this review for you guys. If it is your first time watching this channel, I do like to focus on one perfume house at a time. I go through a few of their offerings and do some wear tests, and this is actually our third week focusing on the house of XERJOFF on this channel because I just cannot get enough of this fragrance house. So many options. If you go to XERJOFFuniverse.com, you'll see all the different options that they have. They have collections within their fragrance house. So if this is something that you're interested in, then go ahead and continue watching. Consider hitting that subscription button and the bell so you'll be notified 2 new videos, so you never know which fragrance house we're going to cover next. So yes, let's get into today's Where It Was Nuclear. And I'm not gonna say that it was a bad thing. This fragrance was a blind buy for me, and I'm talking about Soprano. It was a blind buy for me. I couldn't pass up the good deal that I was getting for it, and I was wanting to explore and get out of my comfort zone and go into the oud. I wanted to experience a fragrance with oud in it, other than MFK's Oud Satin Mood, which went well for me when I first tried it. I haven't done a full review of a wear test of MFK's Oud Satin Mood, but I have worn it before. And yeah, and the total epic fail that was Oud Silk Mood. Unfortunately, I do have a video of that fail. It was way too dry for me. I could not do Mason Francis Kirk John's Oud Silk Mood. And I didn't get confused, I don't think. I just took it for granted that it was going to be around the same realm, and it wasn't. So that kind of scared me. But today we did wear test Soprano by XERJOFF. It is an amber floral fragrance. It was introduced in the year 2019, and here are the notes. I was actually also very happy with the note structure because there was so many supporting casts. And so the notes: fruits, lychee, freesia, Calabrian bergamot, mid notes of Bulgarian rose, milk, and osmanthus, Egyptian jasmine as well in the mid. We have base notes of agarwood, which is oud, patchouli, and leather. Now let me tell you guys about this milk. It just completely makes this fragrance for me. Completely. The osmanthus in here is an apricot smelling flower with a milky, woody, leathery nuance. So that as well just blends so beautifully. The freesia as well in here in this top with this lychee. The opening is very, very strong fruits. If you were here for yesterday's review, we reviewed XERJOFF's MUSE, and I was like, this is nuclear, this is strong, bold. Yeah, no. Hold my drink, because yeah, Soprano is way stronger, way projects like crazy. I went in with 2.5 sprays of this. I was not brave enough to go any further. The lychee, again, I'm sorry, going back to the notes, the lychee is a tropical sweet fruit, and but it's fruity, so this is why we have a fruity opening. Now in this opening, it is strong. It is very, very strong fruits. I mean, but bold, like as if that agarwood from the base just pow, like I'm here from the get-go. I sprayed one, like just, you know, on my entire arm, and then I was like, okay, we're gonna do another one over here, and then I did half a spray at my chest, and that is all I needed. You do not need 100 mLs of Soprano. Like, you just don't. You can get away with getting, you know, a small 10 ml travel size from maybe maxaroma.com or FragranceNet, somebody that sells travel sizes, because I don't feel like I'm not going to be able to get through this bottle in a lifetime. Like, there's no way, especially with the size of the collection. So I'll probably be decanting this baby because, whoa, it is strong. It is nuclear. Oh my gosh. Okay. So yeah, that's all I really needed. I don't let's spray it. Let's spray it so I can revisit the top. Oh, it's a gorgeous fragrance, you guys. Notice how most of the time when I don't like a fragrance, when it has tormented me all day, I'm not okay with spraying it on myself. I'll usually spray it on a tester strip because I can't continue to be tortured. Now this though, oh, this is perfumery, you guys. Oh, this made me feel so good, so put together, so elegant and bold at the same time. Oh my goodness. The top, it is very, very in your face. It is sweet, but it's as if that ooh just comes up from the bottom, I'm telling you. So another very bold scent by the House of XERJOFF here. And I'm definitely going to have to say that it is the strongest XERJOFF that I own, for sure. It opens up, and we got 12 full-size bottles here. We have quite a bit from the House of XERJOFF. It opens up fruity, almost fresh with the Calabrian bergamot, and then a scary period happens. A scary period happens where I get this rose on top of rose on top of rose. It's very, very rosy. And when that happens in fragrances, sometimes it goes very south on my skin. It'll turn into, you know, like, it'll turn into just this crazy screechiness that I just need to take a shower immediately. Yeah, that it's sometimes it was scary at that moment when that rose comes up in the mid. It's surprisingly, don't smell it yet. I still smell just a very, very sweet fruit. But when that rose came at me, like I said, I did have a scary moment there. I was like, oh no, it's not gonna go well, and then I don't feel like I'm gonna be able to wash it off. Anyways, it's blended so beautifully though. A few minutes later, okay, we have a milky rose water, you know, so sweet, so smooth. And the heart of this fragrance is milky, sweet, rose, smooth, just gorgeous. I was thinking back to, like, okay, what is this smell reminding me of? I think kind of those soaps that have from the olden days that have, you know, like the rose water smell of those milky type soaps, the ones that have like the Victoria base or Victorian base. It might be a Mexican, I might be talking about those Mexican soaps that my mom used to get when, you know, she would get them in Mexico. I can't remember their name, and I couldn't find them online because I couldn't remember the name, and neither could she. So I'm sorry I don't have something to show you, but maybe I'll put up something generic here for you guys to show you like the soap that I'm talking about. It's got like a face on it, you know. It feels very like Victorian era type deal. So nice. Yeah, I get a very high-end creamy rose, like rose lotion as well. So it's just nice. I love that it's not a screechy rose. You know, even though it's bold and strong, it is still at the same time very smooth. And that is so interesting, that because if it didn't have this quality, then I wouldn't have been able to enjoy the fragrance or wear it or want to wear it again. So yeah, gorgeous. So another thing is, you know, I do feel like the oud is just kind of sprinkled in here. It is definitely detectable, but all the other notes get a chance to shine in this fragrance. It's not completely overtaken by, you know, by the oud. It is here, but it's, you know, and the patchouli as well. This patchouli is not one of those very dirty, you know, piercing patchoulis as well. You don't get that. And again, with the leather, I do not detect a leathery feel to this fragrance. Nope, it's all creamy rose on my skin. This is my own personal, you know, reaction to this fragrance. From the nozzle, I get MFK's Oud Satin Mood. That's just what I get. I only have this sample. Yeah, but that is what I get. However, MFK's Oud Satin Mood is much more linear. It's definitely not as complex as XERJOFF Soprano was today. It definitely doesn't have that the milky, sweet, smooth quality to it. It is a gorgeous scent as well, MFK's Oud Satin Mood, but I just feel it's just more linear. That's my take on, you know, that little comparison there. Because I swear from the nozzle, I was like, oh, I'll never have to invest in MFK's Oud Satin Mood because I have Soprano. No, you don't. You would. If you are a fan of MFK's Oud Satin Mood, you know, it is a different enough fragrance, I feel, than Soprano is. And however, it's in the same realm. So if you're being conservative and you don't need both, honestly, I would go for Soprano. I would. I'm not sure how long MFK Oud Satin Mood goes for. When I wore it, I didn't pay attention. But this baby right here, it'll go for days. I'm more than sure it'll go for days. I'm gonna have a tough time getting this off in the shower, I feel. I feel like it's just going to be like, I'm gonna be scrubbing. And that's what I went, oh, I just sprayed it right now. I'm like, I just went in with 2.5 sprays. No, oh, I just resprayed it. I don't normally care for scents like these, this is crazy. I absolutely really enjoyed this today. I did. It's so good. Oh, the dry down that I have, you know, on my chest here and on my everywhere. It's so good. I want this smell like in my bed sheets. Like I want this smell in places. Places that I just walk by, I want to smell it. Not only on my person, like it's one of those type of fragrances that you wouldn't mind smelling. That was my take on it. That's what I got from it. Do I feel like it's an easy blind buy? Do I feel like it's an easy reach? No. Do I feel like it's a great blind buy? Personally, for me, it went well, but no. At this, you have to sample this fragrance. You have to see what your skin chemistry brings out of it. Because I have read reviews and I have, you know, people have told me, like, no, Soprano didn't go well for me. Yeah, so that was my review. I'm so excited. I was really rooting for this to work for me, because if not, it's like, okay, sis, you gotta go. I gotta put you up for sale, because if I'm not going to enjoy a fragrance, then what is it going to be doing here in the collection? All right, so thank you guys so much for tuning in, for supporting the channel, and for listening to me ramble on about Soprano. It was a gorgeous, gorgeous take on this fragrance. I get zero intense cafe. I think it's also compared to Roses Vanille by Mancera. No, I've sampled that one before, and that one gave me a very, very strong cough syrup. I don't know why. I should revisit, because but no, it probably gave me the same thing. I got a very strong cough syrup note from that one. All right, well, thank you guys so much. We will see you hopefully tomorrow. We'll see what other XERJOFF fragrance we throw on to wear test. And also, guess what? Next week, I will be releasing a few videos because I will be on vacay. But I am gearing up some videos for during that period. And I happened to have visited the SAS sale. I wasn't going to do it because I have a ton. But your girl did it. Your girl went to the SAS sale at Bath & Body Works. Oh my god, I'm so excited. And also, I have going to have a couple of videos for you guys as well. So we're going to have an unboxing, or, you know, a SAS sale video. And we're also going to have Pear Glacé, or Glacé, Pear Glacé, I think. I'm going to learn how to say that. Pear Glacé. We are going to have 14 fragrances that I have put together with Pear Glacé, I'm gonna call it that, and 16 fragrances that go beautifully with strawberries and champagne. So those will be 2 separate videos, because if I try to do them in one video, we'll be here for an hour and a half at least. All right, so super excited to to film those for you guys and release them next week. Something to look forward to. Yeah, I also have a Sugar Milk Company unboxing, and let me see what else. Ooh, and a little demonstration on the House of Killian, the new Princess packaging. You know, my thoughts on it as well. And we'll see what else we come up with. Well, thank you guys so much. Y'all have a great rest of your evening. Stay safe out there and have and stay safe. That's it. Oh my gosh, the food is here and I'm hungry. Bye bye.